What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Foxhound Finance, where we break down the markets, analyze key moves, and help you stay ahead of the game using technical analysis. Please understand that I am not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video is financial advice. All right, guys, welcome back to Tariff Tuesday. All right, we are looking at SPY, AMC, RIVN, NIO, and Doge. Those are the ones I'm going to cover today. But before I begin, big news is that the United States is hitting China with 104% tariffs starting at midnight tonight. Saying it with our chest, okay? We're beating our chest with these tariffs. You know, like I said, we're all up in the ante seeing who can go higher, I guess, at this point. So it's one big tennis match between the United States and China right now, okay? Even Canada's trying to jump in the fight and hit us with 25% tariffs on the auto industry. That's all the news, guys. I don't really care too much about what's going on there. I'm looking at the technicals. I see everything kind of unfolding right before our very eyes. Where are we at today with the SPY? After the big drop down, here we go. Looks like a V-shape still happening to me. The only thing that's going to convince me that our V-shape move is not yet ready to go off here is if we get another candle back down here. So probably what? 459. If you're going to keep following the same structure, the gap down type moves, guys, then I'm going to see something like that down to 459. And then if we really want to take her for a real ride, we're going down to 401. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. So this is such a deep move already. I mean, I'm not ruling anything out, nor do I really care because, again, as I've been showing you guys, it's not really affecting our plays at all. It's not. So for me, let's see if we can get back over this 533 level. This is your previous low trend line, okay, back here from the 507 level in this little area, this region. If we can break above that, I will tell you right now, that to me would signal that we are on our way for the next massive run / melt up, okay, for the SPY. Today, guys, we opened up at 520. We came all the way back down to close at 496. You know, 481 to 520 open, a 40-point swing, and then back down, what, 25 points or something. And you'll notice looking at AMC, let's start it off. Do you think AMC really got affected by this? Look at the price action in here. Coiled up, ready to pop. It literally just went sideways. You know, seemingly unfazed. I mean, this is the level, this is the area that we've been in already, guys. This is like nothing new to us. So when you see all these major swings in the market, like for me, it's just like I'm sitting here waiting for it just to get over with because here we go, same situation. Come up to the all-time low trend line. It wicked here yesterday, came back down, sat right underneath the top of this trend line for the channel. Okay, top of the channel, resting right under. Today, you came back up to the all-time low trend line right here, and then closed above it again, and then closed back under the top of the channel trend line, okay, right here at 265. But nonetheless, look, you're forming higher lows, 245, 256, and with the pennies, we're talking 264. So it's like going up 10 cents, the all-time lows at a time. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what's going to happen, guys, when we break out of this zone here. Like, what could be explaining this entire situation if not immense pressure built up ready to send this move? Like, what's wrong with it breaking this trend line and bouncing up in these levels, right? Like, what's the big deal? Other than that, beyond that, it's going to pop. And when it does pop, you're probably going to see a move back up to this $12 as a very, very minimal first level target is what I would want to see. Is that if we're repeating almost like a double bottom, then at least get us up to 12 bucks minimum. Okay. I think that's pretty easy. I think that's in the cards. Next would be 14 bucks. And again, I told you guys $22 was based on the previous fib level extension run up with this move, the repeating move here. Okay. It was based on this, but now that you're near the double bottom, that's why I kind of said, well, we could end up just getting the double top or 14 bucks and then coming down before something else happens, or maybe it just resets and then starts to stair step slowly. I don't know if I really agree with it totally because of this move here. This is what's really holding me up right now. I'm giving you different levels, but like it gets really freaky when you get talking about this 55 because it was just a massive gap down waterfall. There's not a lot of resistance in there to stop us. Okay, looking at your EMA, Look at this. 200 daily EMA. Got rejected off it last time, but look, you're right here coiled up. I'm not looking for the massive move to be up to 472, guys. I'm not looking for that to be the move. I'm looking to have the same repeating move of the $12. So if you do that, you're going to blow past this, which means you could just start running right up to the $55 level. It's all on the table right now for a move like that, based on the conditions of the market, especially because their rationality is certainly there. We're having 40, 50 point swings in the market. Guys, that's what I'm seeing right now for AMC. Very boring, trying to make you capitulate, trying to make you get tired of it, trying to make you sell across the board, right? But for us, it's just like, this is nothing new to us, okay? I think at this point, your mind is hardened psychologically. So 472 now in the EMA. This thing, before we know, is going to be down to like 450. Like, it's getting crazy now. So that's what I'm seeing for SPY, guys. Nothing has changed. Those are the levels. We are doing exactly what we need to be doing. Dogecoin has been repeating a historical pattern of 67% drops then that precede these ginormous sort of double moves, right? Like you were here at 10 cents, 11 cents, came down like 67%, right? And then when you rebounded, you doubled the previous move. Then you came up to this 22, 23 cent move. Okay, dropped 67%, and then you doubled this move to get you up here, just missing it shy of 2 cents. Technically should have been 46 cents if we were repeating the same pattern, but nonetheless, doubled, okay, after those 67% drops. We have hit 67% on the drop. Now we're looking to rebound, okay? And when we rebound, we should be getting at least retrace back to the top of the channel, 43, 44 cents, or back to at least the top of this, right? To get, I guess, a double top move. But in reality, if we're repeating that same sequence, guys, we should be doubling this, giving you that 97 cents to $1. That would fulfill the legacy of people finally getting the Doge to $1, right? In this next bullish run up, especially if it's a massive V-shaped melt up recovery, okay? That's what I'm seeing for Doge, all right? And I think it did like a 2618 level at 117. But does it even matter? If you go from right now from 14 cents, guys, to $1, what the hell does it matter if you get 17 cents or not? You know what I mean? It's just like at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for the setup, all right? That's the trend that has been literally repeating now on the last few run-ups. So for NIO, here's what I'm seeing. Again, very spring-like move. And the reason I say spring move, guys, is because when you have hit this support so many times and rejected off of it, this is the part that would scare even technical traders because they'd go, oh my God, this has been held since February 2024. And then it broke. But that's what they do. This is a very deep spring move. And I'm not even looking at it from this top. I'm looking at it from the support level. From here down, right? That's your spring / terminal shakeout. 302 rebounded a little bit up to what, kind of pretty decently, right? 314. So kind of trying to get back to at least this level. But I'm telling you guys right now, when this V-shape recovers back into this channel, you're busting out of the channel, okay? These are the levels right here that you could possibly go to, especially if that news hits and they do put those tariffs in effect at midnight tonight for China. I don't know how that's going to affect. It doesn't make sense because they make the fucking cars in China, I guess, right? NIO. So I don't know exactly. I guess maybe the materials, I don't know. But nonetheless, the news is going to be China-based. So anything China would probably get smacked. That's what maybe they would paint, right? With this kind of news. So for me, that's what I'm looking for. If it does drop, maybe you come down to 265. That'd be crazy. If it did, it's not too far-fetched, though. It's right there. But still, already the spring is set in motion to me. When it does come back out, you're busting out of it. You're going to $25, guys, right up here. And again, the last time that the same exact sequence played out, you went from $1.19 to 67 bucks. Okay? Not saying it'll happen exactly like this again, but I'm just saying, like, bar for bar, this is repeating. You're literally right in the tip of the zone here, the wedge channel formation. So, I mean, let's start with 25 bucks first. Let's not get too carried away or too ahead of ourselves. But I'm just saying, if this is a potential move, count me in. Count me in here, but really count me in if we get something like this. A 60x move, okay, would be ridiculous. Let's look at the last one here, and that's just RIVN, right? I think that's all we got left. Same thing, guys. Going nowhere, really, at all. 1080 close. You're like, okay, we've seen this show before. Holding support. I'm kind of wondering when Rivian's going to get its spring at this point. But to me, guys, look at this. It's just you're trading sideways, essentially touching support. You're trying to act like you're doing something, but it's really not doing anything. Like, we've been here before. This is not new for us. So there's nothing here for us to even see. Other than that, we want to see like that progression, holding the line. And when everything decides to really pop to the recovery upside type move, the melt up move, channel breaker. That's what I'm saying. And I told you guys, for all these moves, like, they're all leading up to like the max I could really see it going, guys, is like summer. Like a summer break, like channel breaker move. Like, you could really try to stretch this one really deep into September, but I just don't see it happening. I think the next time you get this violent reaction to the upside, it's breaking the channel. And then you're going to go to $28 for Rivian, guys, just to start, okay? So that's what I'm seeing across the board for everything. Nothing really crazy. Even if we just peeped at the IWM real quick, like, look at this massive like spring down right here, really, guys. It's just ridiculous at this point. 171, what are you going to do? Come down to 158? If you come down to 158 for IWM, like, look, you're getting the same repeating move. Okay, same level being hit. So looking out for that too, potentially. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what index has fallen. Doesn't matter what exchange has crashed. Okay, what exchange is repeating 2008? What exchange is repeating COVID 2020? We're still intact. Okay, until they prove me otherwise, guys, then I really don't care about any of the news. I really don't care about what era we have beaten or surpassed or one-upped. Doesn't matter to me. That's all I have for you guys today for the update. Again, really excited about what's about to happen with AMC. I think at any point in time, guys, when this sideways action is done, the next move to the upside is going to be massive. Okay, so you guys just, like I said, keep your emotions in check. Stay focused. Right? There's no need to really just bug out at this point about any of this price action. I know it's boring, but if we're seeing 40-point swings in the market, guys, and we're seemingly not being phased by this at all, then that should give you some kind of confidence, right? So, end of the day, guys, we'll keep at it. We will keep updating you daily. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if you guys think anything else is going to happen, anything I missed. Just give me your thoughts on this whole situation. Alrighty, I will see you guys in another update video tomorrow. And again, guys, try to jump in those live streams on Saturdays where we go more in depth with these, okay? So I'll be hitting that up again this Saturday. But for now, guys, I will keep you up to date the rest of the week. We have Wednesday, tomorrow to get through, especially with the news that just dropped, okay, for these tariffs that are going to take effect tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care.